10th Moebius Syndrome Conference. We're so glad that you could attend.
Yeah.
You should all know that in addition to being here, we have a live feed to all the other Sheratons in the city, just in case any of you went to that one. No, it looks like everybody made it here. So we're very happy to host this conference. I get to stand up here and speak and introduce Vicki McCarrell, our Moebius Syndrome Foundation president, when actually it was my wife, Dawn Ong, who has done the bulk of the work in organizing this conference. And in doing so, this past week, a milestone birthday for Dawn went by, and we didn't get the proper chance to acknowledge it. It's a milestone. It ended in 0. It's not 30, and I don't think it's 50, so it's somewhere in between that. So if I could just ask you on 3, we'll all say happy birthday, Dawn. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday, Dawn.
And now it is my pleasure to introduce Vicki McCarrell, the president of the Moebius Syndrome Foundation, and she will introduce our very esteemed keynote speaker.
So many of you that I've spoken with on the phone or via internet, I want to welcome all of you. We're thrilled that you're here. We just get bigger and bigger every conference. As Emmett said, this is our 10th Moebius Syndrome Conference. This is the largest one ever, with over 410 people attending. We have 113 people with Moebius Syndrome, from the darling little babies that you see all over the hotel to our savvy senior citizens. Right, Rob? Today we welcome people from 33 states and 11 countries, including Australia, Canada, Cyprus, England, Germany, Guatemala, Israel, South Africa, Saudi Arabia, Sweden, and Venezuela. So when you see these people, those of you from the US and Canada, when you see them, you say hi and welcome them, okay? Make them feel very welcome. 35 speakers are volunteering their time and expertise to share with you the latest in research, therapies, and other aspects of living with Moebius syndrome. Yesterday, we held our 3rd Moebius Syndrome Research Symposium, where 12 researchers shared the work they are doing to ultimately help all of you and your families understand the genetic, psychosocial, eye, facial, and oral motor issues associated with Moebius syndrome. We've come a long way since our very first conference in LA back in 1994, where 75 people from 26 states and Canada gathered, and we knew then that great things lie ahead for all people with Moebius syndrome. On behalf of the Moebius Syndrome Foundation Board of Directors, we want to give a huge thanks to Dawn and Emmett and their children Ian and Andrew for chairing this year's conference, as well as Marcia Abbott, Monica Woodall, Catherine McCon, and Natalie Abbott for their endless hours of work on this conference. Now, I have the privilege of introducing our keynote speaker, Dr. Frances S. Collins, who is the director of the National Institutes of Health. Dr. Collins was nominated by President Obama on July 8, 2009 to lead the NIH, and was unanimously confirmed by the United States Senate on August 7, 2009. He is a physician geneticist noted for his landmark discoveries of disease genes and his leadership of the Human Genome Project. He served as the director of NIH's National Human Genome Research Institute from 1993 to 2008, and under his direction, in April of 2003, the Human Genome Project completed a finished sequence of the Human DNA Instruction Book. Dr. Collins' research laboratory has discovered a number of important genes, including those responsible for cystic fibrosis, neurofibromatosis, Huntington's disease, genes for type 2 diabetes, and the gene that causes Hutchinson-Gilford progeria syndrome. He's an accomplished author and was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom in November of 2007. He is also, most importantly, a friend of our worldwide Moebius syndrome community. So please give a warm welcome to Dr. Francis Collins.